Welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV. It is the 11th of November 2021, taking a look at Polygon, or better known as MATIC. Now, MATIC has had some pretty good price action moves here over the last roughly two and a half, or sorry, I should just say 2 days, 2.1 days, however you want to say it. Anyways, I mean, so the Thursday candle closed. We just opened up the Friday one, even though it's still Thursday where I'm at. The Wednesday candle was pretty dramatic. I mean, you had some selling pressure across the board in cryptocurrencies and risk on assets in general. Evergrande concerns followed by interest rates and inflation concerns across the board. You just have those kinds of worries occurring. Well, you know, MATIC dropped as much as 11 or so percent. I think that was the move from the open of yesterday down to the low. Actually, it's 15%. I'm sorry. So it was like 15% lower. It closed roughly 5% lower, so which is nice. So it recovered a good, almost all of that chunk. And then you had yesterday's candle opened up. There was a small gap down that it retraced, and we pressed higher. I mean, MATIC closed relatively close to yesterday's open, below it, but I mean, definitely this price swing was a lot less dramatic than on others. And when you look at, you know, how MATIC has reacted to a lot of the movement, you know, it's stayed relatively stable, and I think a lot of that has to do with it had already traded down. I mean, from the all-time high, it's still down roughly, not the new all-time high, but the 6-month high that was the highest 6-month high of the last 6 months. Oh my gosh, been a long day, long week. When you look at this from the 231 zone that got hit, I mean, it retraced almost 34% if you include yesterday's down drive, and currently it's still down 25%. So MATIC's had a pretty good drop after hitting those 6-month highs, and it's pretty well positioned to start a new move higher. And in order for that to happen, if you want a clear, kind of undeniable bullish breakout, then Polygon MATIC really needs to get a close that returns the current close above the Tenkan-sen, the Kijun-sen. But that's not all. The Chiku span needs to be an open space, which means over the next 5 to 10 periods, it's not going to intercept any candlesticks. It will intercept the body of this candlestick in 9 days. So for the Friday candlestick, it needs to close at 176 or above. But then by Friday, by Saturday, it needs to close above higher here at 214. And so that's a pretty good move from where we're at. 214 would represent a 22%, roughly a 20 to 22% rise from where we're currently at. That's what would need to happen for Polygon / MATIC to continue on into a bull move. You know, it's not fun to say this, but especially if you're somebody who's holding a bag right now, but it wouldn't be so bad for this to last another week, where we kind of push lower over the next week. And then you get to the Kumo twist here around the 17th and 18th of November. If there's some type of swing low occurring over there around that date, then it's likely to have a bounce. But that may not happen. I mean, the RSI here is very flat, very neutral. It's above the first oversold condition in a bull market at 50. And you know, the percent B is in neutral territory, even though it's kind of flirting with testing 0.2. But what's most important is where the composite index is at. So the composite index is sitting at these historical support levels, and it's got a nice hook up north, point indicating that there's a pretty good chance of some continued bullish momentum here if you can get that in the short run. Getting it closed back above the Tenkan-sen, the Kijun-sen at 186 is necessary, but from there, you know, it'll probably start to push new all-time highs. We'll just have to watch and see how it plays out. Updated as needed. Thank you all for watching. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.